know what it is. You heard what I said, Wrestling Pod, D's with Detail, Darren, aka Young Man. And we just wanna show professional wrestling some love. First off, 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, we had a main event match between the Viper Randy Orton and the almighty WWE Champion Bobby Lashley, in which the almighty was victorious. After the match, he decided to still give a little bit of hurt to Randy Orton. Puts him through the table, makes it seem real good, sells the leg injury, and all you needed was to know was if you wanted to go big, just say that, because Big E came out, he cashed in the Money in the Bank, and damn it, if that was a big ending, that's how you get it on Monday Night Raw, because you knew WWE Champion Big E. Congrats, the new guy. So we fast forward, because that cash in right there, some believe, is a retaliation to AEW's all-out pay-per-view being so good that Vince McMahon had to start the fucking game up. WWE and AEW had very strong weeks. We start with Raw. Yeah. With Raw featuring the new coming duo tag team of the real-life cousins of Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo being successful. Shayna Baszler destroyed and injured Nia Jax. We also seen Randy beat up on AJ Styles.
Oh, Nikki gotta get that RKO.
Always. Nikki ASH and Rhea Ripley continue to get momentum and whatnot. And let's not forget the biggest part of Monday Night Raw last week was SmackDown's The Bloodline showing up for a 6-man tag to open up the show against the New Day and their new WWE champion. Great damn match to start off the show, but it was interrupted by a very, very frustrated former almighty champion. Lashley came up there, destroyed the whole damn match, but they never called for disqualification, ladies and gentlemen. This was not no getting anything. He just destroyed the match, turned around, spear, Roman Reigns needs to win for the team. What the hell is up with that? But the other big part of the night was the main event. With the events leading up, it ended up being a triple threat between your WWE champion Big E, your Universe Champion Roman Reigns, and the almighty Bobby Lashley. This was a damn good triple threat match, just as good as the 6-man tag. Bobby Lashley looked, to me, the most dominant in this match. But, you know, for Big E not to take the loss, and of course Roman couldn't take the loss. Lashley had to take the loss, but he was the most dominant, so I was okay with this match. But how did y'all feel about Raw last week?
Raw was cool. It was another solid show, and to me, in my opinion, that triple threat match was a top 3 match of 2021 of this year.
I agree. That was a damn good match.
Reigns got the showcase once again while he's the head of the table and the tribal chief. Big E had a good showing as the new WWE champion, and Lashley showed instead of Hurt Business how he was the almighty dominant WWE champion for the last 6 months. And either one could have won that match. He was going back and forth. But of course, you know, they can't let Roman Reigns lose.
I feel like I agree with Darren. There was one of the top matches of 2021. And actually, that's probably the first time in a long time that I actually enjoyed watching Raw. Just because of all the storylines that were going on and the good matches, like with Roman Reigns coming from SmackDown with the New Day fighting Big E and Bobby Lashley in triple threat.
Yeah, exactly. As we fast forward, the SmackDown for WWE, they had an Intercontinental Championship match between King Nakamura and Apollo Crews, which seen Nakamura successful in that defense. We also seen Seth Rollins continue to go on and on and on about what he did to Edge. We also seen the debut of the Happy Corbin show. I'm not even gonna get into that. But 2 of the biggest moments, we had the Bianca Belair and big time Bex face off, and not to forget a big singles match between Montez Ford and Roman Reigns, which was a pretty hot match. How do you feel about SmackDown? Was it a strong week for WWE?
Yeah, SmackDown was solid. Of course, you had to have a strong week leading up to the pay-per-view, the Strange Rules, and the WWE Draft.
Yeah.
Need that.
And if you guys didn't see Strange Rules, you know you can always watch it on Peacock, guys. But as we get to Monday Night Raw, just passed, you seen them open up the show. Big E, Bobby Lashley. It didn't go the way it was supposed to go. I guess the newly quad hurt business and interfered. We also got the New Day. That led to a cage match to main event the show between Lashley and Big E. They also got involved, but apparently WWE officials banned them from ringside during a commercial break. This led to a clean finish with Big E getting a super big inning and Bobby Lashley. My only question is Lashley getting another shot, or is Drew McIntyre, who came out at the end, definitely next in line?
I don't know. It depends on the draft.
I don't think either one is in line. I think Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre are both moving to SmackDown.
They both going to SmackDown?
I think both going to SmackDown. Also,
I say 2 out of 3 of them is going to SmackDown between McIntyre, Lashley, and Sheamus. I think 2 out of 3 going to SmackDown.
I think at least one of them gotta go.
But at least one.
And also with the match, it makes Big E got a very nice victory over Bobby Lashley, who was dominant the majority of the match. And Bobby Lashley has been doing some real good heel work over the past, well, since his whole reign, but recently, rarely over the past few weeks. And now Big E going strong, WWE champion. Let's go.
Yeah, big things going on. To end it off, I didn't want to put that in the middle, but on Tuesdays, you know they got NXT 2.0. I just want to point out that the past NXT had about 10 damn matches on it, in which half of the matches were squash matches. I just don't know what to say about this, so I want to ask you guys this. How are you feeling about the direction of NXT 2.0 with Triple H not being in charge yet?
Well, they revamped, and I like the first week. Then last week, I think
Last week
they
was a
did.
little sluggish.
The first week was actually good.
It had too many matches. It's like last week they was trying to squeeze in and show everybody. Like everybody.
Every single person.
Like they had a couple new people come out, and even the new people, they had people in the ring that we didn't know at all. Like, and how do you expect us to get that?
I actually liked that part in the beginning. It was like the newcomers versus the people that was already there. And the interesting thing, Ciampa was on the side of the newcomers.
Yeah, that was interesting.
A
person that's been referring to himself the old man Ciampa.
Well, not necessarily. He had to refer to himself because he claimed that it's his back to his NXT, so he was NXT champion. He was out there anyway.
Yeah.
to talk.
And it was Kushida versus Roger Strong. Roger Strong had the cruiserweight title now.
Yeah. It was some good spots. I just feel like cramming all that stuff in will make me not be interested. They did it too many times back to back, it was like, all right, that's a squash match. But then you gave me like 3 squash matches back to back. Now I'm tired.
Like,
now you want me to wait for Ciampa in the main event? You keep giving me 3-minute matches. But I'm just hoping to get in the right direction. In a better direction. As far as them and the Braun Breaker situation, if he's going to be the first challenger for Ciampa, I don't know why they put him in tag team and treat him as friends.
But you know they always do that.
They always do that. But
after they got the win, he was still looking at his title. And he wouldn't give it to him.
Maybe he had another tag match and he started beating him up at the match.
Turn him heel, because he could be dangerous there.
Yeah.
But we'll see what goes on from there. Man, it's definitely a hybrid Rick and Scott style. You transitioned over the AEW. AEW had a pretty good damn week themselves with AEW Grand Slam from the Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York. As they kept throwing mini shots, some of their people about how they're taking over New York, how WWE always takes over MSG, so they're going to get a bigger crowd than them and do it big. So you had Dynamite 2 hours, you had Rampage 2 hours. Dynamite had a hell of a card. Dynamite started off with the debut of the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, going up against the All Elite Wrestling Kenny Omega. And this one was a slugfest. And it was a wrestling match. 30-minute draw. It ended with these guys punching each other in the middle of the damn ring. Not no shit with somebody trying to hurry up and go for a pin for the time run out. No, this was one of the matches I can, for the first time in a long time, say nobody needed to win. We just wanted to watch them fight.
It's what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it started off as I wonder who won this match, and then 20 minutes in, it was like it don't even matter. Somebody can come out and interfere, mess the match. They're getting busy. So I didn't mind that. Nice 30-minute scamper, and it was a damn good match. You also You had the continuing. I don't know if this is a push or if it's just to give him some love of Brian Pillman being featured over the last couple weeks.
Just to give him some.
In a match with MJF, and he was not successful because MJF is better than you, and you know it. MJF got the win. We also had CM Punk out there.
CM Punk.
CM Punk was out there. You know you had to go through the things, but one of the big matches on the card, we had the returning American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He was going up against Malachi Black. This wasn't a squash match like last time, but it ended the same way as Malachi Black. A couple of black matches, and he was just standing there playing games like he wasn't going to pin Cody. And then, once he realized that Cody had a chance to win, he snuck in a roll-up pin, got out the ring, fast as shit. How do you feel about this? Now that we're a couple episodes in, and it was like they pushing Malachi Black, and I said just keeping him relevant. How do you feel about him now with the Nightmare?
They booed Cody when he was coming out, like they already wanted Malachi Black to win.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Cody did to y'all, but Malachi Black got the win. It was kind of a sloppy match. It was a couple of botches in there.
Yeah.
Even the funny part with R. Anderson falling out the apron on the ground.
Yeah, I don't even know why he tried to go around it.
And he told Cody to get back in there. I don't know what that was.
Get your ass, get back in the ring and finish.
And then
then got thrown and torn.
One thing I kept telling Tote, but didn't get Ben messed up before he even came to AEW. He was trying to get it right. This Malachi Black leg.
His leg is still
It looked like he limps every single time, and Cody was working on that leg the whole match.
I think that's the reason for the match being that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after Cody was working on his leg, he really couldn't walk like that. And even when he tried to do when he picked him up for the black match, he really couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But it was still a solid match.
Yeah. Good victory for Malachi
Black. They
so
gonna push Malachi Black the way they made him come in and debuted him.
Yeah.
And that's a good way to get your win. You got to beat him both times to show that you there. Don't let Cody get the win. You got to beat him twice.
They had two other matches on the Dynamite card. A surprisingly decent tag team match between FTR and Sting and Darby Allin, which ended with Sting actually closing. He was the closer of the match.
Sting was in there dominating for 2 minutes. 2 minutes at the end.
A crossbody.
Tully was in there cheating.
And Tully got a punch on Tully.
As usual, Tully put the chair in the corner. FTR tried to use
right
Sting put him into the chair. Scorpion Death Drop. Put him in a lock. Scream. Vintage scream for the win.
That's it.
I'm surprised to see FTR lose this match like that, but they did.
I wasn't.
And also, to my surprise,
I actually is surprised. I didn't think about it at the time, but now that you said that FTR didn't won every match.
I honestly thought it was either going to end up in the qualification or Sting and Darby's going to lose their first match. But main event, to my surprise, was for the All Elite Women's Championship between Ruby Soho and Britt Baker. They showed the ladies some love, giving the main event. I mean, I feel like this wasn't even better than Sting and Allen and FTR.
Hold up.
But they held it
FTR
up.
lose to Santana and Ortiz a couple weeks ago.
In the return match, yeah.
Yeah, in the retirement match, yeah. That was still, it was like 23
That
days.
is true. Like he was.
One of their only few losses.
That's true.
Yeah, but anyway, because of distractions and the cheat, you had Rebel and Jamie Hayter out there. Britt Baker was still able to pull off the win with the lockjaw. And she's still your champion. How did y'all feel about Britt Baker pulling this out and Ruby Soho being her first challenge?
Well, I already knew Britt Baker was going to win. It made them, a couple times it made it seem like that Ruby was going to win. I was like, she not.
But you know she not with Jamie.
And, and this is only her, second title defense?
Yeah, because the first...
Britt been the face of the women's division for a minute now, so she ain't going to lose a belt.
No, it's a third.
No, it's like a third.
It's a third.
Because she had, what's her name? Red Velvet and Nyla.
Oh, it's her fourth then. She fought Nyla, Red Velvet, and Chris Statlander.
My bad.
Oh, and Chris Statlander. Yeah, you forgot your own girl.
Exactly.
But Britt gotta get some nice title defenses in.
She has so far. Decent match.
It was a solid.
You gonna
match.
see what's the next?
I still didn't think it should have been a main event.
Yeah, I didn't think
like
it
you said, but the way
But I told you, what did I tell you
the
last
Bryan
time?
Danielson and Omega match ended in a draw, you ain't want that to be the main event.
Yeah.
And they probably wanted that to open up because that's what the fans were really ready for was that match. So they probably wanted to open up with that match.
I feel like the thing that may hurt Rampage going forward is the fact that Rampage is not live. So with this being social media, a lot of stuff was put out of Rampage way before Friday. But Rampage has a damn good card as damn stuff for the first time it being 2 hours. It featured CM Punk versus Powerhouse Hobbs. Punk's first match on the actual cable television in 7 years. As far as this match, it was, I don't know, I feel like it was the same way. It was a bit sloppy because Punk's still trying to get his legs. And Hobbs, I don't know if the chemistry was there yet, but I mean, I'm not gonna say I can see why anybody would have a problem with the fact CM Punk won because of how big Hobbs is.
What did I say? All you gotta do is ask Darren what I told me.
Hobbs was getting some work in there.
Hobbs definitely getting some work in.
And if you want to know why the match, maybe Hobbs was mad that he had to take a look.
Yeah, but like I said, we also had the debut of the Super Click of the Elite, Adam Cole, Baby, and the Young Bucks. They went up against Jurassic Express, Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and Christian. This was a damn good match. Probably the best match of the night. These motherfuckers was getting it. These motherfuckers was getting it in. I don't know what it is about when Luchasaurus comes in a match, but he's like a Super Saiyan Roman Reigns because when he gets in the hot tag, it's unbelievable. But his hot tag had nothing on the Click's array of move. Now I got a Panama Sunrise until double V triggers until last shot
right there
for the win.
Yeah,
the Super Click. That was a damn good match.
That was my favorite match of the whole grind. Super Click is back.
Yeah,
I don't know who's stopping that trio.
Yeah, I don't know who's stopping them, but when them trio titles come, boys, it's gonna get real good in AEW. Next though was the minute of the year of All Ego Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky with Dan Lambert, Dan Lambert of American Top Team. They had a match against the Inner Circles, the Big Hurt Jake Hager, and the Demo God. Le Champion, Chris Jericho.
I got a lines up.
A beautiful lines up. And they actually put on the graphics. The graphics, that shit said the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts. It actually said it on the screen. This match, Dan Lambert was all up in there. He was trying to interfere to the point that he was about to pull his ass in the ring. This let Scorpio Sky to sneak in a damn win on Hager.
For the roll up.
For the roll up.
The whole time
these guys was mad, and that led to the whole.
Man of the year got one.
It led to the whole. It was fucking stagnant in there when they won TV. I can't believe it.
It was quiet, like oh snap.
That led to Lambert bringing the whole top team up there to take out. They had Paige Van Zant, Jorge Masvidal, everybody was out there. They was about 8 deep. They literally destroyed.
What's his name?
Hager.
Need the hell out of Jericho.
Yeah, Masvidal. He need the hell out of Jericho.
For the
left them guys.
Laceration on his forehead.
Left them guys out there. Put a world of hurting especially on the Big Hurt. And it was just, it's interesting because I don't. What's going on with American Top Team? Are you about to bring some of these MMA fighters really?
I don't know because this is
like every week.
It look like the same exact thing that happened at TNA/Impact.
When last year was with
back
his boys.
then, yeah, and even before that, back then when they had Rampage Jackson and they was doing that, and then they had Lashley with Dan Lambert when Moose was trying to go for him, and they had the MMA fighters coming in there. It look like that same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on.
A couple more matches on Rampage. You had Anna Jay going up against Penelope Ford. I mean, just the same damn thing between them. The Bunny. You had.
I'm mad that Penelope Ford won that match. Anna Jay was dominating that whole match.
They just keep using brass knuckles, yo. They never gonna win a match, man. I swear.
Or keep cheating.
And the G came out looking good.
Yeah, he did. But we also had another trios match. I mean, no, this was actually an 8-man tag. It featured a Hardy family office of Private Party. He actually played Private Party song. And a Bush and the Plague going up against Santana and Ortiz. And the new tag team All Elite Wrestling Champions of the Lucha Brothers, Rey Fenix and Penta El Cero Miedo. This was another good match. Damn, boy, Private Party got fucked up again as usual. I know what Tuck be saying now. I know what Darren be saying now. They don't get no love.
They don't get no love.
Isaiah Cassidy got a fair fat.
And it's always Isaiah Cassidy that get messed up.
That's kind of fucked up. And that's how I also forget Matt Hardy tried to cut who was that, Ortiz hair, and then Isaiah Cassidy had to just come out of nowhere and just get up in the rampage with an orange punch on Jack Adams for no reason. But Lucha Brothers and something else won this match, and it was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good match. But it was the quickest 8-man tag team match I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was going quick. It was everywhere.
That shit was like 6 minutes. Never seen an 8-man tag team.
These motherfuckers ain't stop moving. That's
what they. I was saying they was fighting the whole time.
And when you just mentioned Orange Cassidy,
it was fast paced.
Go back to the day before that. Why that was Orange Cassidy out there with the Dark Order.
Why was he out there with the Dark Order?
I mean, he actually was out there first.
Yeah,
Chris Statlander. Then the Dark Order came out after. And they got in the ring. And then, yeah, you still know what's going on with the Dark Order.
That's why I ain't mention that shit. They were evil when they walked away and shit. Like, fucking. And Coca Banner did this old confused little.
Hold up, was that part of the Anna J?
Yeah,
was it part of that match?
No, I think
it was Hardy and them.
No,
who did they come out there to try to get? It was Hardy and them.
No, it was at the Anna J. It was at the her match because Chris Statlander and Cassidy came out first, and then Chris Statlander was in the middle of the ring with her head toward them, and then this side of the Dark Order was looking at this side of the Dark Order.
Yeah.
Because I think the Butcher one of them that came out after the match, after they was hitting niggas with brass knucks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But main event, lights out match, Suzuki-gu, the team. Suzuki-gu, the team of Minoru Suzuki and the Murder Home Muscle Lance Hutch going up against Mox and Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston was hyping him back. Man, I'm tired of talking, man. Forget this, man. Man, take this off me, man.
Man, I'm from New York, man.
Man, I'm from New York, B. All this, man. He said he ready to fight, man.
And then he came out with a whole different shirt on. I thought he ripped the damn tank top shirt off.
Yeah, that's a whole little vest on. But we ain't gonna skip none of the beginning because Archer came out there with kendo sticks and just started punching niggas with gray shirts for no reason. And then when he was warming up for Eddie Kingston, the match started as soon as these motherfuckers got through the damn guard.
Man, he got to do his thing while Jake Rob was gone.
Yeah, they was getting busy though. I mean, choke slams on the motherfuckers with gray shirts. It was paradigm shifts here. It was chairs. Suzuki had like nothing fucking hurt because Eddie Kingston just kept trying to chop his ass, and he started smiling and all this. Anyway, at the end, we have a fucking cameo from Brooklyn's own Homicide. Do or Die. He in the building to help his boy Eddie Kingston out. Because they also had Mox duct tape. He came out there, helped them out, get him on duct tape. Threw Kingston a trash can and some kendo sticks. They go wailing on fucking Archer. To my surprise, Eddie Kingston gets the win in his hometown. To celebrate to go off the show. How y'all feel about
Before Darren go, how many times did he actually get hit by the kendo stick?
Like 3 or 4.
Yeah, he only got hit like 3 or 4 because first of all, he kept blocking and the little dent where there was nothing under the dent.
I love the cameo of Homicide, but I felt some type of way with Moxley and Kingston winning that match.
Yeah, they should have
match got dominated the whole
Alliance also should have won the match.
They was fucking them up.
They should have.
Even with Homicide coming out, I still felt like they should have won.
I agree with that.
It seemed like, just like any other wrestling, when they got their top stars or their top people, whoever, they don't lose matches at all.
Yeah.
Moxley barely loses.
Except when he lost to Omega.
I don't think Moxley ever gonna lose a clean
He never lost a clean. He never lost a.
It's Moxley, of course.
That's why he's so surprised when Jericho lost.
Of course, Omega, and then Fucking Darby Allin.
Darby Allin. That's why I told y'all. That's why I told y'all I wasn't. That's why I told y'all I wasn't surprised that they beat FTR.
They never let them lose.
I just figured with 60 TL Sting, it's time to get one on.
No. Not one of the Dynamite Grand Slam. They gonna get the fans what they want.
But I was kind of mad. They're arching them.
Ain't that what they say? Get the fans what they want?
Gotta get the people what they want. Both AEW, WWE, strong ass weeks. AEW don't really have nothing popping off again until they go to Minneapolis for fucking 4 games in November 13th. WWE, y'all saying they just had strange rules, but damn it, we got the WWE draft coming up, and it's starting Friday, October 1st in Baltimore.
We in the building, baby.
You know damn well we in the building. We the ones. But
home
I'm gonna pretend you on the Raw. Now let's just talk about it. What's your predictions? What do you expect for this draft coming up?
Number 1 pick, Roman Reigns.
That nigga slam SmackDown. They gonna get SmackDown the first pick since it's on SmackDown.
Number 2.
They gonna pick the whole
bloodline
gonna be number 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Becky and Roman signed. They
That's
get the first
SmackDown top 3 pick. Also SmackDown 3rd pick, the Usos. SmackDown 4th pick, a surprise Drew McIntyre.
I feel like they're gonna start the draft off like he said with those first 2 picks.
So
Roman and big time backs, and then right after the
first 2 picks.
I feel like I think because it's on SmackDown.
Because it's on SmackDown.
3 picks.
Yeah.
Like
because that's a bigger show.
Charlotte gonna be the first pick for us.
Charlotte be the first pick for
and
Raw.
I feel like right after they do those first round of picks,
no, Big E.
the bloodline will come out.
Show.
The bloodline's coming out starting the show right after that.
Probably.
And Roman's gonna tell us to acknowledge him. And my question is, who confronts him? Is it Finn Balor or is Roman get confronted by the Beast with an incoming crown jewel coming?
I don't know.
Because let's not act like that. I'm not letting that rope break go. My man need to get at least another match on SmackDown.
The match with Brock don't have to be for the title.
Cool.
But Roman Reigns not losing no title shots to nobody without a storyline.
It is a storyline if it is Drew McIntyre and if it's Finn Balor. You just saw the storyline.
Man, that storyline was a Survivor Series of Drew McIntyre.
Exactly.
That's a whole 11 months ago.
Don't people always criticize them for not having long storylines?
Alright, so then my question would be, how does this work if, let's say, Drew McIntyre is the one, like you said, and he ends up winning because Brock Lesnar come out? You got them stretching the next 3-4 weeks of Roman not focusing on the title.
Exactly.
Only focusing on
Brock Lesnar. And it's only 2 weeks. When is Crown Drew?
But
So Reigns, because of that interference.
Yeah.
Because the way they were showing McIntyre and Reigns, it made it seem like none of them was ever going to
Exactly, but that was a Survivor Series match. Drew McIntyre didn't do anything to get a universal title shot.
Lose claim
but he didn't do anything to get a universal title shot.
drafted this Friday, that storyline from Survivor Series can start right back up on Friday.
Yeah. Why not?
Because Drew McIntyre not a champion. He's not one of the champions. And Roman Reigns is the champion.
So he coming to challenge Roman Reigns.
From doing nothing.
How didn't he do anything?
I mean, he hasn't done nothing that wanted to, because he
How
wasn't on the pay-per-view.
How can you just pop up on the show and get a title shot?
He will go from not being on a pay-per-view to getting a title shot.
People do that just recently.
Yeah, only person that get away with it is Brock Lesnar. Even Cena didn't get away with it. Cena went through weeks of promos.
How did Finn Balor get a title shot? He just popped up.
But he went through weeks of promos.
No, he just
popped up.
It was no build up for Finn Balor, really.
He didn't fight him that day.
No, he didn't fight him that day. He got his contract took by Cena.
By Cena.
And then had to fight Corbin first.
It was built up a storyline.
He had to wait till after SummerSlam to get his title shot.
How did he ever get the number 1 contender if he wasn't? He just popped up on SmackDown.
Because he never lost his title.
And he get it all like it's out of nowhere.
Because he never lost his title.
He was just on NXT 3 weeks ago.
But he never lost the title. Drew McIntyre can't just pop up and say get a title shot from doing that.
And he the top face in the company.
Say so Diamond
This
Bryan
nigga just came out there with a sword.
No, we not. Right now, Big E the top piece. I bet you any amount of money, as Mom would say, if Big E and Drew McIntyre goes against each other, the fans would cheer more for Big E. Big E Langston, Big E Tour. over Drew McIntyre.
All I remember.
So at this point, Big E is more of a babyface.
The last match I remember Drew McIntyre had was he was
why?
tag team.
So you
with
think
the
the
fans?
So
probably
you think the fans would cheer more for Drew McIntyre against Big E
to the fans
in a championship match?
But to WWE, not.
No, that's a Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Why you think he came out there and ended the show?
Drew
Because of Vincent Kennedy
because he made
McMahon.
some good money for Vince this week in the UK.
Because they just he was just in they was just in his home
He was the headline.
in his home country.
Finn Balor was there too.
Finn Balor was also one of his trained rules, getting a title shot.
All I'm saying is Roman Reigns still gonna be the champion, whether or not whoever gets that title.
Hey, to me, still, like I said, a couple episodes.
Now, if you say Drew McIntyre gonna take the title from him at WrestleMania, then yeah.
He's supposed to be the tribal chief at the end of the table. To me, he should have multiple reigns. He don't need to have the belt the whole time.
But to solidify himself as the tribal chief,
You want to go to break the
don't
record?
you want his first reign to solidify him as one of the greatest?
It is. He already had the belt for over a year.
Nah, he
gotta beat Brock Lesnar's record.
He
gotta beat Brock. And he beats Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel as a champion. He's beating that record.
That's another storyline in itself. Brock want to maybe interfere in the match to make sure Reigns don't beat the record.
All right, check this out.
If he interferes in the match, it's gonna be a disqualification.
We got about 3.5 months to Royal Rumble. Around Royal Rumble time will be about 500 days. Can we get Brock versus Reigns at Royal Rumble for the title to settle this?
It could be possible. But you don't want Brock winning if he's not gonna stay.
I never wanted Brock to win the last 3-4 times.
Reigns got about 3.5 months to pass his reign.
We'll see.
They had to bring
Forget the
Brock
Royal
back just to.
I mean, you gonna have to make it for Royal Rumble. Yeah, we gonna see. Wrestling been hot, supposedly, yeah, strong.
God damn it. You heard when I said wrestling podcast, these details, I get in one night.
God.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, go.